Alright guys, welcome back to another episode tonight. Now, there's been some news, in fact. Harrison, Nick, and I had been chatting about an upcoming Nintendo Treehouse, and there was a big announcement about Smash Brothers. And I just wanted to say real quick, we've got a guest, Chris, who's here tonight. He loves Mega Man, he loves the Joker, V for Vendetta.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, I think I'm hitting all the highlight reels here. Yeah. But most of all, he's a very badass and original Smash player. So we thought that his experience and insight would really contribute to tonight's discussion. So
purely coincidental, I did 3 hours of N64 Smash today, and that is a fact.
Ooh. So Harrison was recently, he was like, Nintendo Treehouse is coming up.
Direct.
Hey guys, Nintendo Direct, excuse me. And he like came to all our houses and was knocking on the door to tell us he was so excited.
I left leaflets on everyone's front porch.
Yeah.
It's very aggressive.
Yeah. And so I got to watch it live. Were you watching it live?
I got lucky and I was able to watch it live.
Yeah. Did you watch it?
Days later.
Oh god. So anyway, like I was like, all right, like I'll put this on, and because I didn't really expect much, you know.
I wasn't expecting
like we got the Octopath Traveler release date, July 13th, which is another topic, but that's going to be really awesome.
Mario Tennis Aces.
Mario Tennis, and that's how
that's what made me realize that we probably weren't going to get anything too insane because they said they were going to focus on that.
But that was sort of misdirection, wasn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah.
And there was another source of misdirection, which was Splatoon, which was like probably a third of the Direct's content. And like and then at the end they're like, we got one more announcement for you. And they had like
more
the
Splatoon.
Announcer guy going like, woo! And then we got more Splatoon, but then all of a sudden like the camera pulled back from the Smash logo, and like there were the silhouettes of all the characters. Yeah, and then the internet broke. Yeah.
The reactions on YouTube were extreme and plentiful.
If you haven't watched any
hilarious
reaction videos, you should watch some of the reaction videos. They're great.
Yeah. But anyway, so it's exciting that Switch is getting a Smash Brothers so soon. And like I'm really excited to see what it is. Like I feel like they just kind of like threw it out there. Everyone's celebrating, everyone's all excited.
But the big question
is it
a port?
Is it a port of the Wii U?
Or is it a new Smash?
Is it a beefed up Wii U port?
And here's why I think it's not a port at all. Because in the teaser it had Link in Mario silhouettes, and it looked like Link from Breath of the Wild. Not the Link.
Yeah, it was Breath of the Wild
from the Wii U Smash. Yeah. So they didn't.
Or they could just throw a new Link in for the port.
They could.
Yeah.
They could. But you know the way they added that tease to the end of the Direct, you know they made such a focus on it. I really do think it's a new Smash and not a port. Not proven yet, but I think it's a new.
Yeah. Like I want to put this out there because. Like, I'm a pretty positive person. I get excited about stuff, and usually people look at me like I'm strange. And so it's weird. It's like, I don't like being skeptical. Like, Smash is one of my prestige, like, video games, for sure. And I'm really excited about it. And I really do hope that Nick is right, that it is, like, a clean new Smash Brothers for the Switch that's indistinguishable.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
I think the other big question is the ambiguity. I can't say it, but when the hell is it coming out? 2018 is all we got, people.
Yeah.
You know.
I would say probably end of the year.
December 31st, 11:59 p.m.
Yeah. Just like right with Kingdom Hearts 3. Right with Kingdom Hearts 3.
Right.
Yeah. I think though 2018 was sort of like it's what the fuck Smash, and then it's what the fuck 2018. Yeah. So 2018 is a pretty tight release window. 9 months.
It's a quick turnover too from the Wii U. Version.
Have we ever known Smash to get delayed before? Let me throw that.
I mean, absolutely.
Yes.
But that's pretty confident for them to come out. And like the thing is like you really it's hard to doubt Nintendo right now because they've been on such a roll.
And since the Switch has come out, when they said things are going to come out, they actually have come out in that time frame, which certain games have been notorious for getting delayed, and they haven't done that yet.
And we know that they have to have a killer app for 2018, and they don't have that yet. And they haven't really even announced one that would fit that bill yet.
Right.
So it does make sense that Smash would be coming out this year, even if it is at the tail end of the year.
Yeah. It would make sense for a holiday release.
Yeah.
So either way, I was skeptical at first, and if it's gonna be this new version, that's incredibly exciting because then my mind goes crazy about which characters in it. I hope that there's a lot of carryovers from the Wii U because I love that they had Cloud, Mega Man, Shulk. Like a lot of that stuff was like right up my alley, and I loved playing as those characters because I remember Snake was in Brawl, and Clay, who loves Snake, my brother, and was like pretty noticeably upset when Snake wasn't gonna show up in the Wii U version. So. But I guess we're gonna get brand new characters too, and I hope we get Cloud again because it would make sense because of the remake. But
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But
Cloud's one of the best ones. I bet money we'd keep him.
Yeah.
For sure.
So, but what other franchises have they not really tapped into? Because I feel like now they're getting into outside of it.
Since Xenoblade 2 came out, if they had a couple Xenoblade 2 characters, it would. I mean, I know you love Shulk, but if they switched him out,
for Rex or whatever,
they could.
That would be cool because then you could have
but also if they had his blade, and then she could switch between the two forms.
What is her name?
Yeah,
her. I feel like I'm drawing Pyra. I'm so. We're Xeno experts here.
Oh yeah.
Don't ditch us, please.
So,
yeah.
That would be a pretty cool thing.
That would be cool.
Yeah,
I could definitely see them swapping out
Shulk's
Shulk's moveset and putting in Rex and Pyra in his
Makes
place.
total sense.
This is sort of a fan, wish, but since they're porting Dark Souls over to the Switch, I'd love to see Solaire be a playable character. That would be beyond. That would be
they're coming out with the amiibo. Did you see that?
Right. Yeah.
That's
so
really
it
cool.
would make sense, I guess, from a marketing
Crash
perspective.
Bandicoot as
I can see that as well.
It would look so
since
weird.
They're bringing Crash to the Switch, that would be an interesting character to put on there too.
Yeah. I mean, the Splatoon characters obviously. I think
they're obviously.
You know who I think is a certain now is Cartman because they're porting South Park to the Switch.
What would Cartman's final Smash be?
That would be amazing.
A lot of farting.
That ain't gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen. No. But the fact that Smash is right around the corner is crazy to me because Brawl came out in 08 maybe, 07.
It was,
and then Wii U was 2014, 2015, right around there.
So this will be a little ahead of the schedule.
Yeah, and I just think I hope that they're not rushing it either because they took their time with the other ones.
The good news is that there was a tweet from one of the developers on
Sakurai?
Sakurai. Yeah. He talked about how he's been working with them for a while on this now. Just it's been in secret. So that gives, I feel like that could give a lot of hope to people that it's a new game and it actually is being developed by people who know what they're doing.
Right.
I mean, there's an argument to be made that they went into development on the new Smash game as soon as Smash U was released.
Of course.
Yeah. That team's a dedicated
Smash
team.
U, they kept releasing a lot of characters afterwards. Yeah. So
Bayonetta,
it's probably that same team because he directed the Wii U Smash, and he's kind of been the godfather of Smash for a while.
Well, I mean,
and he talked about his health problems. I don't know if you heard about that.
No.
Apparently, he was overworked and had to take medical leave during the development of Smash.
And when he even came out and said that he's been working on the new one, people were like, okay, just take care of yourself.
Make that 2018
Smash after this.
Well, all the fans take care of yourself, but if you don't make 2018, you're dead.
Somewhere, George R. R. Martin just sent Sakurai a letter saying hey man.
Yeah, I know what it's like.
We've got a support group meeting every Monday if you'd like to come join us.
Yeah.
But the Smash games I think are developed primarily by Hal HAL Laboratories, which Nintendo owns, and they've been this last several iterations have been done by HAL.
Are they sole Smash HAL? Like,
I think they might work on
other...
Kirby games,
Okay.
but I think primarily like Smash is their big IP.
Because they showed the new Kirby game, and I was telling Harrison this earlier, that it looked exactly like the Smash engine. So that would make sense because they're like, you know, it's their same kind of style. But
for sure.
Bandai Namco also worked on.
Yeah, they're great.
They've worked on previous Smashes before, and they could be working on this. I don't know if that's been announced yet. I know that at one point in the trailer, you can see that HAL is definitely working on Smash, but whether or not Bandai has been a part of that at all, we'll find out, I guess.
So Chris, you've been playing Smash since in 64 days.
I remember the Verse TV commercials.
You've played Melee.
Hilarious.
You murdered Brawl. Like, I mean, honestly, Chris has probably put in more hours than any of us in this game.
Perhaps all of us.
He got all of the stickers and
I did all the
trophies and Brawl.
Brawl remains the one game more than any others that I've put more into to try and unlock everything and complete everything. When I play a game, I go for 100% every time. The only exception to that is Wind Waker. I won't spare you the details of that damn camera. You gotta take pictures of everybody. You get 3 films and you gotta go reload and sail across the whole map. But anyway, Brawl.
I don't blame you there.
Brawl took me months to unlock everything. I remember the guy at GameStop that I bought it from telling me it would take years, and I'm just like, yeah, we'll see about that. He was off by, you know, a couple of seasons, but he was wrong when he said I couldn't do it. So, one tiny little sticker out of 700 stickers took 2 weeks.
So what?
The story was insane if you actually got into it. 90% of the people that I talked to about Brawl didn't play adventure mode. They just played multiplayer. So that was a huge part of it, and I'm curious, you know, more than anything, if this new Smash is going to have that. My guess is probably not, since they're not putting as much time into this.
Well, did the Wii U have a single-player campaign?
No, it didn't. It had this like board. It had like this kind of board game that was kind of like Mario Party-ish, but you would just do different battle situations and. But no, Brawl was probably the most polished Smash game. Like, it probably had like the most content. You know, a lot of people are hardcore 64, some are Melee. I feel like a lot, you know, there was 64 and then Melee happened. I feel like Melee was the prototype for what Smash became eventually. Yeah. So, I mean, I expect it to be an evolution, and sorry Melee fans, but it's gonna keep changing. So
we'll see what this one has in store for us. I would bet, you know, less of a story mode, probably a few challenges. Of course, secret characters to unlock. That's been a theme in every Smash game, and that's, you know, one of the reasons they sell it so hard is like, you start with these, but you can work these secret missions to get these cool-ass characters.
Or you can buy the DLC.
Yeah. Woo! I think that's a fair read, that the campaign or single player will be pretty light, and then the game will be largely geared towards multiplayer and, you know, couch co-op.
I wonder if internally they like bumped it up. Like they were like, oh shit, like the Switch is like going crazy. So like you know that they were like, I know that we're gonna make a Smash for it, but let's really like beef up the, you know.
I honestly, I wonder if there's so many things that are kind of going through my mind when they announced the Smash thing. I was like, that is awesome, but what does that mean for Pokemon? Because does that mean that Pokemon might not be coming out this year and it is going to be early 2019 and they needed some game to be like a hard hitter for them and they like bumped up Smash like you might be saying that they're like, we need to get this out.
Dude, you know what they're totally
it could be their headline game for the year.
What do you think?
They're gonna release Smash, and you're gonna be throwing some Pokeballs, and some crazy ass Pokemon you've never seen before are coming out, and that's gonna build up hype for when they do release Pokemon.
Yeah. I just, it's like the timing of.
Are you listening, Nintendo? Are you listening?
I am a betting man.
No, I think they will definitely have new Pokemon. I just like I wonder, because I know that this year specifically they said they wanted to sell like 20 million Switches, and they need a game like Pokemon, in my opinion, to do that. Like, I think Smash is something that's definitely going to make people buy the system that haven't already bought the system.
For sure, on the holiday
Someone
season.
might have already said that tonight, but I'm just, yeah, it's like, I think this is a game that can get people excited that don't already own one.
Yeah.
And it's for people also that didn't buy a Wii U and didn't play the newest one. They want to play one. And I had it on Wii U, but I barely played it. I played more at your house than I ever played it at home, just because we would always have like a bunch of people, and it was a lot more fun that way.
I think one thing Nintendo's done better this console cycle than they've ever done in the past is their pipeline of content. Their pipeline seems to be so locked in right now. You know, their first party releases right out of the gate. They have, you know, a very highly regarded Mario game, highly regarded Zelda game, both at the top of their class. 2018 is going to need something strong. Will it be Prime 4? Will it be Smash? You know, we don't know yet. Obviously, Smash is probably going to come out at the end of the year. But it seems like they're going to have a AAA title every 6 to 12 months based on the way.
Because we also haven't even heard about Fire Emblem,
so
and they say that Fire Emblem's coming. They haven't even done a trailer or anything for it.
Yeah.
It's supposed to come out this year. So, like, I wonder if that's going to be like a big holiday release for them. But I don't know enough about Fire Emblem to think that that's going to pump up.
I would consider Fire Emblem more B tier.
Right. Like I wouldn't think it would be a AAA that a bunch of people would run to get a Switch for.
I think
so. I'm just like, I wonder what their plans are, and like, this was helpful to see some new things, but like, they either need to do another direct between now and E3, or E3 has to be absolutely crazy.
I wouldn't be surprised if they do another direct between now and E3.
I think they should.
Certainly another direct in 2018 after E3. I'm sure they'll do at least one or two.
Well, so the Smash has like been something we've played for a long time together. And like
hundreds of hours.
We play poker, and then we play Smash, and then we hang out and we play Smash. So it's just been like the game we all play, and you know, it's kind of like reminiscent. I know you all want to talk Nintendo politics tonight, but guess what? It's time to move on to the next video, which is actually kind of going to be controversial. So I want to thank Chris for coming here.
You're welcome.
Thanks for being a part of your we could use your input. We'll do a Smash breakdown when it comes out.
Okay.
And we'll see you for that, all right?
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Tell us what characters you would like to see.
Yeah, for sure.
Who do you want to see in the new Smash?
Like, tell us what do you think, like, when do you think it's coming out? Like, I don't know, leave us some comments. And some likes. And if you want to, smash that subscribe button. Because everybody says smash it.
Yes, yeah, smash it. Yeah.
Woo! See you. Peace out.